when they were trying to strobe me.
Oh yeah, so to throw my man a lifeline.
Stall me out.
Contextually speaking, you know what I mean? And we could then speak universally. Just contextually speaking, in a acute situation, understanding that you are the more active parent. When you talk about the system, you're not saying like, I want to relieve myself of duties. You're saying that having a job is one aspect, right? But being a parent is a never end. There's no off days. So it's no, I worked all week and now it's my day off. I want to sleep in. It's like you worked all week, but you still have this role. And the fact that I've been carrying this role because you worked all week is why I'm asking you to do it this one time or once a week or whatever the case may be. I don't mind a woman having an attitude behind not wanting to do something, but my philosophy is I don't care how you feel, just get it done. You know what I mean? But if you care about how she feel, like you're like, I don't want you to be mad about it, which is what, you know, they was like taking from what you said, then that's the part where it's like, all right, no, like I don't care how you feel, just get it done. Like I'll let you speak.
Yeah, and like I said, ultimately, I don't care how you know, empathy. I don't really care how people feel either, but I care about the tasks being done. But I say if I can improve anything, so it'll be better, it will be this.
That's what it was.
It's like a
because you
situation.
just had to know, like, yo, he doing all of this.
Right.
The least I could do is that.
And for instance, ladies, so to flip it, you know, I'm not a hypocrite. One of her key roles in her lane is hair. We spoke about hair being a mom bill and shit like that, whatever. So since she does
responsibility should have been a word, even though we did say mom bill.
Yeah, gotcha. So hair, her responsibility, whether she wants to do it or Pace want to do it. That's your domain. Don't give a fuck, as long as it's done, whatever. But if she ever, whenever she does say, because it happens regularly, yo, I'm gonna do queen hair. Just go stop at the store and pick up some beads or hair shit, whatever, grease, whatever. I'd be like, sure, because I already know you about to. This step one, and you about to take the rest of the steps and complete the
even
task.
If she always normally do step one.
Even so,
you know what I'm saying, like
because least I could do because you about to do the rest of it. Yeah. And I understand in this situation, I'm the supporting person in this part of our system, our role. So cool, I'm gonna do. Why would I be like, well, I got by this shit? It's like, what we talking?
It's back to the team point.
It's like we a team. Like sometimes you delegating. I got you.
Yeah.
Least I could do.
Because it might make it more efficient for that time.
Efficiency, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's the parts of relationships when you start dealing with the children aspect, right? It's like you start feeling like, all right, it's not really about how I feel, it's about what got to get done. And if we put because like, yo, you know what I mean? Nigga, I don't know no nigga that felt like paying for some shit. I don't know no nigga that got like, yo, you know what? Today is a great day for me to pay for everything they ask, but it's like, it don't matter how I feel. And the nigga could not want to go to work. His fucking hands could be swollen. His feet could be hurting, even busting his ass to make sure that they shit is what it is. And how he feel don't matter. And very seldom do a man get asked how you feel. How you feel today. They don't get asked that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's what's expected of them. So when it's like in reverse, where it's like, all right, cool. If I'm going to put this line into the system where it's like, all right, I'm expecting you now to be able to do this one thing on one of these days to be able to make it more efficient. You know what I'm saying? How you feel is just like.
And you ladies can chime in on this part, is, you know, or in general, but I think it's because men, I believe, or at least I speak for us. I think
before you include me, let me hear what you're saying.
Fair. Speak for myself.
I don't know if I'm a part of that yet.
Fair. But we are duty bound.
Oh yeah, I'm with
so whenever just like shit needs to be done, it's like, who cares? Yeah, like, and we're aware of the situation. So cool. If you ask me to get something done to help you in what you're doing, what are we talking about? It's going to get done because I understand the goal, the mission ahead. But I feel when you don't have that awareness possible, you could be like, oh, well, I'm just thinking about right now. I just want to sleep right now. And why I gotta do this? Like, okay, I don't think you have your duty bound scope in the frame right now.
So I want to say, because you said we were trying to jump you, that wasn't the case. I was trying to see it from both point of views. I understand how you feel.
Yeah, we fucking with you.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I understand your feelings about it. But I was just also asking, do you never have any consideration to her feelings? Like, I don't care how long is that going to last? Like, you just never going to. I don't care how you feel. Just do it.
I promise you, I'm never.
Is that forever?
That's
like you have no consideration to how she feels ever.
This is a prime example that men are logical and women are emotional, because my girl wants to get her rest and he like, I don't care, it needs to get done. Let's do it.
No. This is what y'all gotta understand. That's the difference. When you living in a real world, the real world don't give a fuck how you feel. So no landlord has ever said, do your stomach hurt today? Do you not feel like
we're
that?
talking about a relationship.
It don't, but no, we still talking about the responsibility. The responsibility don't care. Her getting to school don't care how you feel. She gotta get dressed to go to school. How you feel don't matter. School has to be attended. So we used to talk about how you feel when it comes down to how we communicating and how much time we spending and how good the sex is. Then how you feel matter. But when it comes to our responsibility, none of our feelings matter. Feelings go off the table, because if they knocking on the door to say that it's time to roll, or your kid is becoming tardy so much that to the point where it's truancy and now they want you to show up to court, How you feel about going to court don't matter. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so my question is, the day that she's off, you're asking her to do it because since you do it every day, you don't feel like doing it that day, right? Or wrong?
I think to the point about efficiency, I think it's a better usage of time.
That's it.
So it's more efficient. So it's like, instead of me having to do all the tasks to get her out the house, hey, you do that part while I'm getting myself ready, and then we're even got the house even faster and smoother.
While I was in the bathroom, that was like the efficiency part. Like if you roll the iron up while I go in the bathroom, when I come out the bathroom, we can go right to the set.
But then if we speak of what actually happened, you stood there with your hands on your hip. And
no,
watched
I
me
came
work
back
hard.
out because she asked, what are you doing? So then I came back to explain myself.
Okay.
But if she never said, wait, what are you doing? I would have still did what I did. And then you said, wait, I didn't know you wanted me to do this. I was just grabbing it. So that's why the conversation went like this, since we talking about what happened.
And key point earlier when we first got here. So we're gonna go to run to the store, get something for the set, whatever. Ricky, you
We
here,
going
step
set
the shit,
up.
whatever. Let's be efficient.
Yeah.
Versus like we'll wait till we get back and stack.
And y'all
on top.
took a nap. Like
Yeah,
everybody
like-
did something with
like-
their time. Like,
But Ricky be like, damn, why I gotta set the camera by myself and this and it's like, nigga, like, are you even you
Oh,
not
you in the
aware of the
team?
situation right now? Are you a part of the team or not? Like, so I think when you're aware of all of that, you're able to understand, oh no, this is like a small thing to a giant right now. This is really just a part of it's a cog in the system to run smoothly.
so I think this too. I think also we also coming from different points because I feel like their main point is the emotional aspect to like her tiredness of being working, right? Whereas though we looking at it from systematically of what the end goal is and the fact that we know in totality how much effort you generally give. So you like asking you on these days to do this. It's like if somebody say, yo, you work every day. You don't close on certain days, but on this one day, can you close while I count the registers? And you like, I ain't closing. I don't close. It's like, do you want to get out of here faster or not? Like, because if I got to do both, now I'm holding us both up. You can't leave regardless. You're still here. So if his daughter don't get dressed for school, that still affects her too.
Yeah, but I think my main thing was, is there ever any compromise?
It's a consideration.
Yeah, is there ever any, like, I understand some days, okay, you not every time you get a day off, you can't sleep in. But I'm saying, is some days is she allowed to? And then
Yes,
some days,
there are some
not
days-
is she allowed, but
Yeah. Get up. But yeah, some days I'm like, oh, that's cool, I got it, whatever type shit, whatever. But I also feel like more times than not, if you off, let's say 1 or 2 days, I feel you should do it because it's only 1 or 2 days. And it's still 3-4 other days
And
a week.
remember,